We're here with Jack Helms. Are you 104 now?
I'm 104 years old.
1942, the Raiders are here in March 1st of 1942. What was your training and what was your involvement with that?
All right, now, in Eglin Field was here. And I worked in the hangar, and that's before the Air Force. It was the Army Air Force, and I worked at the 27th Sub-Depot on Eglin Field. And I was working in the hangar when they was here. And one of the Raiders was just having a good time out over the Gulf flying them B-25s. And he got down too low, and his right prop hit one of them big waves, and it looked like a pitchfork. And he pulled that dadgum thing up and brought it into the hangar. And I went to work at 4 o'clock that evening, and I was a crew chief in the engine shop, and they assigned me the responsibility of changing that engine. And the first thing I did, I had 8 people working for me, and I put 4 taking the new engine out of the box and 4 taking the engine off, one on top and bottom and east side of it. And as they would take the accessories off the engine, you always had to put them in the shop to see that they was in real good shape before you put them back on the new engine. Anyway, I was bringing it back in, and they was putting the prop on it. Putting the prop on the engine, I started hollering at them quick as I got there to take that prop back off the engine. And the night foreman come out there and he said, "Oh, that's all right. I told him to put it on." Well, I said, "I'm the crew chief here and I'm telling him to take it off. And I want you to, if you want to make any changes, you go through me because I'm changing this engine." It's the wonder he hadn't fired him, but I was a spitfire. Man, I tell you, I didn't mind telling him what I thought. But anyway, if you put the prop on, you couldn't get that big old nose ring cowling on there because it wouldn't go over the prop. But anyway, I had a good time. But I changed that engine out and rolled it out of the hangar just a little bit before 12 o'clock, so it was ready to go the next morning.
What do you remember when the B-25 started coming in, when the Raiders came into town?
Well, I didn't know what it was all about, and nobody else. I don't think the members probably knew themselves what they was going to do.
But you had to have been surprised.
Up at Field 3, I think, is where they had it painted out, where they had like a deck of one of them ships, so they could learn to take off.
Right?
Yeah.
So Field 3, we've already, West Fields is here. Field 3 is, did we know that?
That's what Ed Horton said.
That's what Ed Horton said. So now we have confirmation. It was Field 3. Now is Field 3 still there?
Yeah, it's Duke.
Oh, it's Duke. Okay.
Duke Field now.
I see, okay.
One of the Raiders was stationed here, and he was in the hangar where I worked at that time.
Yeah, Ed Horton, probably.
Ed had always had said that it was Field 3 where they trained, and no one had confirmed it until now that you actually, Field 3.
That's where he trained you. Maybe nobody don't know about it. I'm probably the only one. But they got to thinking that maybe after they dropped the bombs on Tokyo, they was going to fly up toward Russia, and it was going to be real cold, and they knew that the wings would form ice on them. So what they did, they sent the de-icer boots down to Eglin, and they had everybody that worked in the sheet metal shop. They'd take his paper patterns and put them on the wing, and they'd come in and they'd drill holes, and then they'd put the de-icer boots on them, and they put de-icer boots on the front edge of all the wings of them Raider planes.
Did you know that, Wes?
I did
I
not.
did not know that. What is your secret to living to be 105 years old?
On my counter in there, I got a bottle of vinegar. It's a good vinegar, apple cider vinegar. I take 1 teaspoonful of vinegar, tablespoonful, and a tablespoonful of honey, vinegar and honey, and put hot water in it, and I have that every morning before I have my coffee. Vinegar and honey every morning. And you know, right now, I don't know of a thing in the world that's wrong with me physically.